Hi, I'm Kevin Conlon with Bowhunter Planet, and we enjoy, here in the United States, we have come to realize that we enjoy a lot of liberties, a lot of freedoms, and a lot of times we don't take the time to give back to our community the way we think we should. So today, what we're going to do is we've got a member, a veteran of the armed services, who thinks he's coming here today to buy a bow from us, but in reality, we're going to present him with the bow. Tom Smith was a member of the U.S. Marine Corps. He joined the Marines right after the planes hit the towers on 9/11, and he went off and went through school, became a Marine Corps sniper. He actually did 3 combat tours. He's been wounded. He's come back, and he's now serving our community as a firefighter. And we just feel that it's important for us, all of us, to think about those veterans out there who have supplied our freedom and our liberties, all the way from my father serving in World War II down to the guys who are out there on the field right now. Obviously, we can't do something for all of them, but we certainly want to do something for Tom today. He's going to be coming in here thinking he's buying a bow. We're going to present him with this bow, and hopefully he's going to have years of good hunting with his new Struthers bow that we're going to present with him.
We really wanted to give something back. And we chose to give Tom a bow because he's a veteran. He served in Afghanistan and Iraq. He risked his life to protect our families and our freedom. And there's no better way to say thank you to a veteran than to do something nice. Now, I know this can't really replace, all the things he's had to see or do to get what he's done, but it's at least a start. It's something that I hope helps him and makes him feel that people are giving back and trying to, help repay the debt of freedom that we owe to him and the rest of the veterans who risk their lives every day, and the veterans who have fallen for our freedom and our flag. So thank you to Tom Smith and to the rest of the veterans and to the families of the veterans who live every day and give their most and best to protect our freedoms.
Hey Tom, how you doing?
Yeah, what's going on?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
See you, Cal.
Hey, listen, this is a new Infinity Struthers bow. We know you're here to purchase this.
Okay.
But Bowhunter Planet, in the spirit of giving back to the veterans who serve our country, is here to present this to you as a gift for the service you've done for our country. We know that you were out there protecting us, taking care of us, while we're home with our families, enjoying all the freedoms. And we know that there's a lot of guys out there. We can't help them all, but we want everybody to understand that we do want to help the guys who help us out and keep our freedom. So this is for you.
I don't even know what to say.
Hopefully there's going to be a lot of happy hunting, and
Thanks a lot, Dave.
you make us proud and
I wasn't expecting that.
hunt with ethics and
Oh, man.
Now you know what video work.
make Bowhunter Planet proud. And
Absolutely. Well,
Dave's going to tell you a little bit about the bow.
Yeah, I want to take a minute to thank Ron Reslow. Ron shoots the Struther brand, and he fits Tom's dimensions perfectly. So we discussed with Ron, and he agreed to shoot his last year model in order to give Tom this bow, which is the new 2011 Struther Infinity. Excellent bow. We even were able to outfit it with a sword sight, and we also have a rest for it. It's not on here, but the Ghost Quiver, and then the QAD Ultra Rest, which is one of the best in the industry, as it flips up. And so it's pretty much all set up or ready to go. Some minor things are needed, but other than that, I mean, it's a stellar bow, and it's important, I think, for us to say thank you, for everything you've done for us and our families and serving. And I also want to say thank you to the other vets out there, who put in the time and effort to protect us and our freedom. And this is just something, we've been wanting to do something, and this is what came to mind, the first thing we thought of to give back for this year, and this is the way we decided to do it. So
Thank you guys again. And
very welcome.
Again, I don't know what to say, but I'm really excited. It's going to be a good year.
Being a Marine Corps sniper, you think you can shoot this?
Oh man, it's a lot different than a rifle, but we'll see what we can do.
I think we also, another thing we talked about, we wanted to make you part of our pro staff as far as like our gun guru, and that kind of stuff on the gun side, and obviously bow as well. You can shoot bow and whatever you were to give us like pictures or anything, we use all that as well. So
Sure. I'll
we
be
always
honored.
want to have someone on the staff that is a gun guru who knows their stuff, and obviously being a sniper, you know that. So it would be an honor for us to have you as part of that process.
Real excited
to do
about that. That'd be a blast.
Just as part of the going over the things, I was kind of telling the people a little bit about you. You joined the Marine Corps right after the towers got hit. Is that correct?
That's right.
All right, and then you went down and you signed up. How many years did you do, Tom?
4 years and 3 months was the full term.
And how much combat time was there?
3 tours, 2 of Afghanistan, 1 of Iraq. Each was about 8 months, 9 months, right around there.
So you put your time in out there. You
We
come back.
definitely had our time, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
I think you told me you got wounded over there. Were you in
Yeah,
Iraq?
I caught a ricochet shot over in Iraq. Yeah, a little more combat over in Iraq than we saw in Afghanistan, but yeah, I was one of the few that just caught a little bit of a round in the arm compared to a lot of guys out there that.
Yeah, you
you
still
know.
got a lot of buddies over there?
I do, yeah. I still have a
Yeah.
pretty good handful of them. They're all moved up to the upper echelon by now, so
Yeah.
they're all gunnery sergeants and first sergeants and stuff like that. But
Well, I don't know how you feel, Bob, but hopefully we can get all them guys home pretty soon and
that's exactly how I feel about it.
get them home where everybody can be safe with their families. But I know they're doing a job out there, and that's what's keeping us safe in this country. And you know,
Also, I just want to point out real quick that we chose Tom for multiple reasons. Obviously, the military background was really big and crucial, but we also want to say that not only did Tom risk his life for us, but even when he came home, he became a fireman and still puts his life at line, on the line every day. So it's one thing to serve just the military, but also in community and helping out. So thanks again. We appreciate it at VHP, the whole team. I wish everybody could be here. We tried to get everybody together to do this, but unfortunately couldn't. But
I look forward to meeting them all.
yeah, everybody's out hunting.
Yeah, I know, that's for sure. Thanks
It's that
again,
time of
Dave.
year.
Awesome. I got 3 older brothers, and also my father. 2 of my brothers went in the military. They're both Army, and my dad was also Army. So kind of had a little military background there, and I was doing heating and cooling. I did that for probably about 6-7 years before I went in the Marine Corps. And I was at a point in my life where I was like, well, I either got to look at start my own heating and cooling company. I was kind of getting bored with that. Or I was thinking about going to the military, and then September 11th happened, and it pretty much made my decision for me.
Okay.
And I decided I would go in the Marine Corps because I knew I would see combat, and I knew I would actually be in there making a difference is what my thought on it was.
Okay.
And I definitely got to do that. To become part of the infantry, you have to be a 03 base MOS, and I was 0311, so I had the opportunity to go out and try out for the sniper platoon. So they had indoctrination, and our indoctrination lasted just a little over 2 weeks. And it was through 3rd Battalion, 6 Marines, and they put it on, and the sniper platoon is actually attached to a battalion. And I got to go out there and try out for that. And actually, I found out about the snipers when I was in Afghanistan. My first tour, I was just an infantryman, and I was part of the watch at the embassy over in Afghanistan, over in Kabul. So during that time, the snipers were attached to our battalion, and they were doing overwatch. So they were on the roof, and they did target acquisition from the roof and searched out threats and things like that. And I got to learn a little bit about it and made friends with those guys. And they told me, hey, come on out and try the indoc when you get back. So we got back from that tour, and I went out for the indoctrination and got accepted into the platoon. And then they started to prepare me for the actual sniper school that I went through over in Stone Bay over in North Carolina. And they picked only so many to go to that. And you have to, out of the platoon, they only picked like a handful. I think there was 3 out of our platoon, and then 3 out of another battalion's platoon, and 3 out of another battalion's platoon. So I was real fortunate. I got to go in there, and it was actually my 3rd tour I went over as a team leader. My 2nd tour into Afghanistan, I was just a radio operator. I think you almost pretty much have to just put out of your mind that it's, anything is possible. You just got to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And those endless hours and days, and going without steady meals or intake or anything like that. Extreme temperatures, heat and cold. It's amazing what a person can put themselves through. And looking back where I'm at now and the shape that I'm in now, I know I couldn't do those things. But it was military is a good environment to stay in shape, and that's what they promote. And You know, so
That training paid off when you got over there.
absolutely, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff they pound in your head, you know, when you get into a situation that's, you know, a little hairy. That's what you kind of revert back to. You know, every once in a while you hear about another one of my friends that got killed over there, you know, or got injured or whatever the case is. And, you know, you always have that little bit of feeling of wishing you could be back over there. This is a certain amount of, I don't know if it's the knowing of what you're doing, you know, for your country, or the adrenaline that comes with it, or whatever, you know. But once you've been through it and you get out, you see your friends going through those things, you kind of want to be there with them. So yeah, there's always a pull to want to go back to it. But at the same time, I found a real good career with firefighting and got good people that, you know, showed me how good of a career it could be. And you know, it's definitely fulfills a lot of those things that the military filled too. I was in bow hunting before I went in the Marines, and I did a little bit then. I've never gotten a deer with the bow yet.
Okay.
So this will be my first, and
Awesome.
the bow that I have right now is a little bit outdated. It's I got it back, I think, just out of high school. So I'm pretty sure that if I pulled the string back on it right now, it'd probably snap on me.
Well, one thing about Bow Hunter Plant, you know, we're like all about the average everyday hunter. That's who we're all about, you know.
Yeah.
So you're right in there with the rest of us. And
I can't wait to get back into this part, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into the shooting the long range guns and stuff too. Honestly, it's been something I've been missing since I got out. Get focused on your career and everything, and I need to get back to that. So.